Hey guys. Alright, today we are decorating for spooky season, otherwise known as Halloween. And right now I am attaching these bats. Real quick, you can see there's a shiny side and a matte side. I like the matte side to show, so I'm putting some painter's tape on the back and rolling these wings kind of hard. I don't want to make a crease necessarily, but I want the wings to kind of stick out more. So I'm just rolling them to kind of make them come out more. See the matte and the shiny? I like the matte side. You can do it on either side. So this is the wall of brick, basically. And I thought I would just kind of make this scene with the bats where it kind of looks like they're flying basically all to one side. So kind of going from the right to the left, bigger to smaller as they get like farther away. And just trying to see where they would look best. I know you're gonna say that the painter's tape is gonna fall off and it's not gonna stick, and actually it sticks really well. We are in day 2 as I am recording this, and all of the bats are still up there. The pellet stove has been on all morning. It was on all day yesterday, and nothing has happened. Not one of them has fallen down yet. So I would say it's working out pretty good. Alright, so as you can see, I am just kind of sorting them to make it look like they're kind of going to the left. And there are 3 different sizes in this pack. I got this pack from Dollar Tree, and I should have grabbed 2 of them, but I didn't. So I'm doing what I can with the 1 pack that I have. I did try to go back to Dollar Tree. Actually, it was a different Dollar Tree, and they did not have any left. They had birds, but they had no bats left. So I may look at another Dollar Tree at some point. I don't know. It might just be a waste of time at this point. So yeah, just kind of maneuvering around. Here I'm like, do I like it? I do like it. The thing is that I just wish there was more. Alright, so here is another Dollar Tree find, and this is just a plastic skull. They come okay, but it just wasn't enough for me. I really wanted to kind of get into the details and I don't know, just make it better looking, I guess, a little bit more scary. So I went and used my black ink, it's called ink, chalk paint. We all know how much I love chalk paint. And just kind of went into all of these cracks and crevices and anything that's like indented, the eyes, that kind of thing. I used the black on and then kind of just smeared it around. And then here I'm using my antique wax, which is a brown color that I love. And then again going over it and just making it look, I guess, a little bit more realistic, but just more scary than it normally comes as. I really like how it came out. I just kept going over it until I liked it. There's some areas in the teeth that you can see that were already blacked out. I just kind of enhanced that. Made sure I got all the black and the brown in between the teeth, in the cracks in the skull. There are like joints for the jaw and everything. I put it in there. Any kind of recess that you want to shadow and make look more realistic is where I ended up putting it. So you can see there. Here now I am putting orange lights on my pencil tree. This is a tree that I keep up all year round, and it's kind of like my, I guess I'll call it like a holiday tree. So I'll just put on here whatever I get for holidays. So it could be Valentine's Day, it could be Easter, it could be Christmas, it could be like Halloween, which is of course what I'm doing right now. These are I think 50 lights on this strand. It's not a very large strand, so I'm using 2 of them on the tree, and I'm just kind of winding them around like snakish, I guess, up and down the tree. And here I am adding some wood ornaments that these particular ornaments I bought at the Big E that we went to in Mass this year. They have the cutest little ornaments there, so I grabbed a few, and I will show you a close-up after so you can see what those look like. See? I like it. Looks good. Here we go. See the ghost and the crows? Those are the ones I bought. Oh, and that pumpkin too. That I got at the Yankee Candle. No, the Big E. Sorry. These are the ones like the pig, the stars. You can see, you're going to see one that says Country View Homestead on it. Right there. Those ones I made. So some of them are handmade, some of them are bought. Either way, I love them all, and I think the tree looks really cute. You will see later on that I show it in the dark. Now I'm just kind of finishing everything off. I did a lot of cleaning, and this blanket is so cozy and thick and soft. I love it. So I figured throw that across the couch, add some pillows. Other side, add the pillows. You can see kind of on the other side of that pillow that it's really kind of like contemporary, and that's not my style, so I always just keep the black side showing. Okay, so here is my wingback chair. This chair I've had for quite some time, for probably like, I don't know, 15, 16 years. And I just bought these covers for it. I have one in black as well, just to kind of cover it up, because it's an older print, I guess, on the actual chair itself, which doesn't not match anything I have. It's more of like a peach color, I think, with some blue through it. So I just put a cover over it, and I kind of switch it out throughout the year. So here I wanted to add some lights just to light up this side. Like you can see I have a candle up there, but I don't know, on the other side of the room I have the tree that has all of the lights on it, so I kind of wanted just something over here. So I just took this small strand I got at Dollar Tree and kind of tucked it under and behind everything so that it kind of gave it a little glow. This is Cyrus. She is one of our kitties, and she's on the table where she's not supposed to be. But anyway, this is the dining room, and I don't know if you noticed from the last video, but the light up top there has been switched out. That was a light that was in the kitchen that we didn't really use, so it was like a very shiny, like gold color. So I just took it down and spray painted it black, made it much nicer for, you know, my style. So now I really wanted to switch out this table. Of course, this has all fall on it, so I wanted to take all this stuff off and just kind of do a nice Halloween themed table. I don't think I've ever really done a Halloween themed table before, at least not on a dining room table. I've done Christmas and fall, but I don't think I've ever done a Halloween. So here I'm just taking everything off, washing down the table. Some of these elements I'm going to reuse because I just think they would look good. Alright, so here is this creepy cloth that I wanted to use. I was originally going to use it on the table and, I don't know, just see what I could do. I had this lighter color as well that I got, but it just wasn't looking right for me. So I turned it over, as you can see, and tried to get it to work that way. But again, I don't know, just wasn't sitting right. So I ended up taking that off. Like, I even tried to scrunch it. I was trying whatever I could to try to make it work, but it just wasn't working. So I ended up taking that off. This is a runner that I got, actually, again, from Dollar Tree. And it's like spiderwebby looking and worked out better. I think it's going to work better for what I'm doing. So I did end up taking the creepy cloth, and as you can see, putting it over the lights. I thought that ended up looking pretty cool, actually. I just stuck it literally right over the bulbs. At some point, I do want to get globes for this, or some sort of, I don't know, decorative shades for it. But I don't have them right now, so I just, you know, use it as is. So I just kind of overlapped a little bit, fidgeting with it. I did actually a little bit more even this morning, so it even looks better than that at this point. But I had these little skeletons, again, Dollar Tree, and just thought it would just hang a few over. So I did like every other light, the arms on the lights, I just added. Here you can see it's right next to each other, but I did end up taking a couple of them off and just did every other one. So here we go again, more creepy cloth, and this time I'm just winding it around. ended up working out a lot better than having it sort of as the base of the tablescape. I ended up getting that pumpkin right there that I'm putting flowers in too. I got that at Salvation Army. Originally, my plan was to paint that because it was shiny. And I'm not a big shiny person, but I ended up liking it. You can see right there, I put some black flowers in it. I ended up liking it with the shine because it looks like kind of like one of them old mirrors. So, you know what I mean? It's not like a full color. It's kind of, you know, looks old and like it was distressed basically. So, which we know I like distressed stuff. So I found these candle holders also at Salvation Army, and you can't really see it in this, but they kind of look like twigs. It looks like twigs put together, so I kind of liked it. Found the candles at Dollar Tree. This is like a cake tray kind of thing, spiderweb thing. I've actually had that for so many years. I could not even tell you how long I've had that. So that's the skull I made up there. And now I'm adding some moss in different areas. And, well, that's a tarantula, and I hate spiders, but, you know, it's not real, so we're good. Let's see. Yep, adding more moss, just kind of tucking it in here and there under this pumpkin. If you remember, those pumpkins are the ones that I was using in the fall decor on the table. So I just reused them. I thought the bumps on them and stuff kind of look, you know, warty, I guess. So, alright, different angle. I've got these little brooms that I just kind of tucked in. Hey, let's go see the chickens.
Visitors.
They decided to come say hi. We've been working on this room that I'm showing, well, you can see the floor right there, for this past few days, and actually should have it done hopefully by the end of this week. Hi, Roger. That's Roger. That's our chicken. He likes to come to the door. They all do. Alright guys, so this is the finished table in the dining room, and I used my little scale again. I put a couple little rats. I had some skull candle holders that I had ended up getting from Salvation Army. This is a closer look at the light. You can see I put some fake chain up there to kind of bulk it out, but I did end up fixing that creepy cloth that's on the light. It looks better now. So yeah, you can see a few things, some spiders in those flowers. I like it. I think it works good. This is a very small table, so I couldn't go crazy with it or we wouldn't have any area to eat. So I did keep it sort of a little bit more minimal, just again, so we had somewhere to eat. Alright, so now I'm going to show you everything I did at night. I put some bats on the window. You could see that area was glowing. I put a bat on that light right there. Got my kitty pillow. And just kind of showing you around. Added some more Halloween things in there. I'm really liking how you can see like all of that glow. That's from the pellet stove, which personally I love. Gotta have a fire element. So this is the tree. Look how cool that looks. All lit up in orange. I think it looks great. Candles going. I still have a few fall things around, which I'm just gonna leave because of course after Halloween you have Thanksgiving. So it's right back to fall again. I love it. I think the tree looks so good. Just glows at night. That and the pellet stove are like in candles, your only light. It's so pretty. Alright, panning around, pellet stove. You can see the bats still on the wall there, and my little lantern with the flickering light bulb that I ended up getting that at an antique place in Mass last year. So, I'm loving it. I think it looks really good. And see, you can see the bats didn't go anywhere, and I haven't touched them. The heat is not bothering that tape at all. And that's just the blue painter's tape. It's regular tape. Alright, here's the dining room. I lit the candles. It's a little bit dark because, I mean, it's just candlelight that we're looking at here, but I think it looks really good. It came out cute. You know, cute for Halloween. But I really love it. We've got the pumpkin, and you can see the light glowing off of that pumpkin that I said I was going to paint. I'm glad I didn't. I did attach a spider to that skull head, a tarantula, so it looks kind of cool. Put little spider rings on the candles. I think that looks nice. This is a view from the other side of the table. Again, that glow. Love it. And there's a little guy here. Alright guys, all done. Follow for more.